Hello everyone, the story I'm going to share today is dirty money completely disappears. The ancients said, greed is like fire. If not suppressed, it will set a prairie fire. Desire is like water. If not suppressed, it will surge to the sky. I often hear from the old people, contentment always leads to happiness. Greed leads to failure. Throughout the ages, people who have made money crazily by any means have met a tragic end. According to historic record, Gao Qing of the Sui dynasty was very capable and assisted Emperor Wen of Sui dynasty to unify the world. After he became a prime minister, he had all the powers in the government and public, and he began to indulge in extravagance and mass money. One day, he accompanied the emperor on an outing. Before leaving home, he asked his mother what else was missing in our house. His mother said sincerely, "Since you become an official, there has been everything in our family. Now you are a very popular minister, and you are extremely wealthy. The only thing missing is beheading." Gao Cheng's later fate was indeed being beheaded by Emperor Yang of the Sui dynasty, as his mother had predicted. He Shen in the Qing dynasty had a huge appetite and greed, and was known as the most corrupt official. He was so greedy for his family's property matched the wealth of the country. In the end, he did not escape the fate of the scorpion is full of wood, and the wood is broken, and the desire is too hot and gets burned to death. Here is a story from the Qing dynasty. There was a rich family named Zhang living in the south. One family member, Luhao, who was a royal official, liked to explore how to achieve longevity. The emperor approved him to go back to his hometown in Jiang Ning County. At the time he arrived home, he had with him 1,600,000 taels of silver with him. Before he left the royal court, one of his officials recommended a Taoist named Zhang, who was good at alchemy, and also said that anyone who had a chance to eat the taels he made may live up to 900 years old. Taoist Zhang also had supernormal ability to burn apricot kernels into silver. When Luhao Zhang heard this, he was very excited and immediately sent someone to invite Taoist Zhang to his home. The Taoist told Luhao, "You need to use 1,000,000 taels of silver, and after the taels are made, even one tael could help you to live forever." Luhao was fascinated by the Taoist's words. After 3 days of fasting, Luhao chose a piece of good land and built an alchemy house on it. Next, an alchemy furnace was set up inside the house. Every time he went to the furnace, he had to throw 50,000 taels of silver into the alchemy furnace and add 100 loads of charcoal for the smiling round of clock. Luhao supervised during the daytime, and one of his confidants looked after it at night. They could see clearly the pieces of silver melting into the white liquid as soon as they were thrown into the alchemy furnace. 3 months later, 800,000 taels of silver were burned, but there was not even a sign of immortal taels. Luhao got very nervous and asked the Taoist, "Why hasn't the tael been refined yet?" The Taoist said, "You need to spend 1,000,000 taels of silver, and it is certain the taels will be made. Then you put a tael in your mouth, and you will not feel hungry or cold. If you want to go to anywhere, you can fly there immediately, and there's no place that you cannot go." Listening to what the Taoist said, Luhao could do nothing else and continually threw the silver into the alchemist's furnace. But he also began to panic, so he sent people to follow the Taoist whenever he went, even into the bathroom. One morning, the Taoist came to the garden to wash his hands, and when the follower turned his head, in the blink of an eye, the Taoist completely disappeared, and no one could find him. The follower rushed to the alchemy furnace, and no one was there. Upon hearing the shocking news, Luhao hurried to the alchemy furnace to search. After searching for a while, he finally saw a letter from the Taoist addressed to him. The letter said, "The 1,000,000 taels of silver you threw into the alchemy furnace were dirty money. I came to help you because we had predestined relationships in our previous life. I did this to help you to reduce your sin. You will understand all about it after you leave this world. Please excuse me." Evidently, from this story, it is not difficult for us to see that money that is not earned through one's own efforts cannot be kept. This not only reminds me of the world today. How many people use their power to make money? Some even move their families abroad with a large amount of money, seeking a free and prosperous life. One thing, however, is known to everyone. The human world was created by God, and humans were created by God. Then God is taking care of mankind, and science came to the world and set principles for human behavior so that human society would not be destroyed too soon. Therefore, everything people do every day is recorded by God. Think about it. If a person's money does not come from the right way, can he enjoy it? Moreover, greed itself is not only a bad behavior of getting something for nothing, but also hurting others due to one's selfishness. Think about it again today when disasters are everywhere. Can you avoid disasters with great money? Perhaps on the contrary. Whenever such people go, disasters will follow them, because today's disasters are arranged by God to weed out the bad people, leaving good ones behind to enter a wonderful new world. I would like to advise those corrupt officials. One thought goes to heaven and one thought goes to hell, meaning whether you go to heaven or to hell could be a matter of only one thought. Give up your bad behavior as soon as possible and walk into the arms of God, as God's nature is mercy. Thank you very much for listening to the story. More touching stories will be ready for you if you just subscribe it. Thank you again.